So Florida just banned YouTube. No joke, no scam. You can't get on YouTube if you live in Florida anymore, as long as you're under the age of 16. Yeah, that's right. If you're a teenager, you can't go on YouTube, Twitter, Pornhub, okay, all those places, okay, you're not allowed. You're not allowed until you're a big boy now. Do you want to look at memes with your friends during lunch? Nope, you can't. You're 14 and live in Florida. Because for some reason, a bunch of like really old dudes who haven't worked a real job, like probably ever, decided, hey, you know, I know what's best for the average person, the average teenager. They're on social media way too much, which is definitely probably true, but they decided, you know what we should do? Ban it. Let's make it illegal to look up how-to videos for teenagers. Yeah. No, I'm not a very serious person over on this channel, okay? You know, most of my videos consist of roasting Karens and talking about the time I should have gotten arrested for drunk driving, okay? But this situation is just so stupid that I honestly couldn't believe it. I thought it was like an Onion article. I thought it was a parody. I thought it was a meme when I saw this on Twitter. But turns out it's not. Like, let's just read through this real quick, okay? Florida House passes social media ban bill for teens, blah, 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 blah. Florida children under the age of 16 would be banned from popular social media platforms regardless of parent approval, blah, 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 blah. The bill doesn't list which platforms would be affected, but it targets any social media sites that track users' activity, allows children to upload material and interact with others, and uses addictive features designed to cause excessive or compulsive use. The bill would not affect apps used for private messages between individuals. So like Snapchat and shit. That's funny. They're taking advantage of the kids growing up. That's their business model. And why do they do it? To keep them hooked with the dopamine hits that the platform gives our children with every autoplay, with every like, with every push notification, with every crack pipe that they send our kids. Okay, that last part wasn't in the article, but I mean, they do bring up a lot of good points in here about, like, cyberbullying and, like, grooming and stuff, which, I mean, yeah, that stuff happens. Have you looked at Discord lately? Like, shoot, look up a list of YouTubers who aren't pedophiles. It's probably gonna be shorter than the list of YouTubers that are. All jokes aside, though, I get the intention. It's done well, but shit, imagine you're a 14-year-old kid, okay? Your parents work nights to support you and your little brother, and you're trying to do your math homework, and you can't figure out a problem, so you try and go to YouTube to figure out how to learn it because you want to do successful shit in life. But boom, you can't go on YouTube anymore because some dumbass 55-year-old man in a suit thinks he knows what's best for you. Yeah. And can you even just think about the businesses that are going to be affected by this if this really goes through all the way across the United States? So many businesses, small businesses especially, will lose so much money. Like, just think about this for a minute. Almost every YouTuber has a child audience. Just being real, I hate this big narrative that all of us are, you know, who make content that's more edgy and for, you know, an older audience. We're like, no kids watch my stuff, and if they do watch my stuff, then it's the parents' fault, which is true. Parents should be monitoring their kids more. That's why we're in this fucking situation. But us as creators need to admit, kids lie about their age on the internet all day, every day. I did it. My brother did it. You're probably doing it right now to watch this video. Do they actually think that's gonna stop anybody? Like, how are they gonna know? Like, usually people under the age of 16 don't have IDs. What, are they gonna throw kids in jail? Are kids gonna get juvie time? Or is it gonna be like how it is with being on time to school? Well, if you're too late to school too many times, the parents go to jail. That would actually really suck. Imagine your mom goes to jail for 15 years because you sent a dick pic to a girl you like on Instagram. And to be completely honest, this is gonna stifle creativity. Like, you know how many kids just want to post on YouTube because it's fun? I posted my first YouTube video ever on my very first ever YouTube channel. I think I was 12 or 13 years old. I was around then. I posted a Minecraft Let's Play. And then it was Clash of Clans, and like, dude, and that's what started all this for me. That's how I'm here now, because when I was a kid, I had fun with myself and my brother recording some Minecraft on my shitty laptop. And what's the incentive for our youth to create and learn and become better and post about their successes and be like, hey, here's some really cool thing I did? Where's their motivation to want to do better if, you know, they can't show that they're doing cool shit? Because shit, if some 16-year-old did a super cool ass guitar riff, fuck yeah, I'm gonna like and comment and be like, you go, bro, keep it up. I'm gonna show that dude support because he just did something cool. But they're trying to take that option away from these kids. They're trying to limit their creation. Everything is involved in technology and the internet and social media now. You know how many people that I have met on here, you know, doing YouTube across the internet? You know how many people are like, man, I live in a super small hick town in Texas, and nobody really around me has the same interests as me. But let me hop on the internet and maybe see if I can find a group of people who really like Dungeons and Dragons or anime or whatever. They would hop on the internet, find these groups, and be like, oh my god, there's more people like me. There's more people who enjoy this thing. I'm not alone. I'm not by myself. It's taking away so much, so many senses of security even, and senses of community from these kids. Shit, if anything, it'll make gang activity go up. If kids can't find community on the internet, they'll find it on the streets. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, so many YouTubers are going to be out of a job. Like I was just saying a second ago. So many kids watch our content, and so many small businesses need to advertise to, you know, children because they have the most time. And they're using mommy and daddy's credit cards and debit cards, dude. Who do you think mostly plays Call of Duty? It's not anybody over the age of 25. Because once you hit that age, the time for gaming just goes down and down. Like, if we're just being honest with ourselves, the majority of the money generated through all this internet stuff is from people under the age of 18. Like, just being completely real, no bullshit. The majority of these streamers out here, especially like Kai Cenat, who's like, I make content for adults, ain't no kids. That's such, I've never met a single grown-ass man who watches that dude, okay? I talk about YouTubers and stuff with my coworkers, all right? And nobody's mentioned Kai Cenat. Some of them don't even know who that nigga is. But when I go into Walmart, I see a lot of kids on their phone watching him. Who's that one annoying dude? Aiden Ross. And I hear it just in the middle of the store. I hear these guys' voices. I hear their streams, their YouTube videos, out and about. And you know who's holding those devices? Little kids. Little kids. Rip to half of everybody's audience if this goes through across the United States. Rip to any small business ever who uses any social media platform. Like, dude, like, imagine you're a small business, right? You use Twitter, TikTok, everything else to advertise. So say you sell fucking cups, all right? Like, you have cups that are really fucking cool, right? Like they got fucking Pokemon on them or something, all right? And you're trying to sell them, you know, you're trying to advertise to people. Who's really gonna have the time to be looking at TikTok all day to see your ads? Teenagers. It's teenagers. They have the most time in the world, and they just started, you know, getting a little part-time jobs, so they got a little bit of money. It's honestly just so wild to me that we still continue to, like, let all these old-ass people run all of everything because they don't understand jack shit. New CEO of YouTube. What? How old is this dude? I'm about to look it up right now. How old is the CEO of YouTube? How is it? He's 51. This dude is as old as my mom. My mom still doesn't know how to reset the Wi-Fi router. I still get calls from my mom when her tech messes up. I moved out a year ago. My mom is 51. How is somebody who's in the age group of not knowing how tech works running a company that's entirely based on the internet and technology? I guarantee you, put a 31-year-old in charge of YouTube, it'll be so much better. It'll be so much better. The world will be so much better. We just need people who, you know, grew up with this tech in charge of what happens to this tech. I don't know, at the end of the day, a lot of the old dudes who are in charge of stuff really just like to whip out their dicks and wave it around to prove that they can. So hopefully this goes nowhere and it will all be fine. You know, fingers crossed. Anyways, if you guys are new to the channel, please hit subscribe and turn notifications on. Leave a comment saying chicken leg. Yeah, put a chicken leg in the comments. And the story, the life story behind this video, cyberbullying is bad. You really shouldn't do it, man. You know, it hurts people's feelings. Also, I'm going to be streaming over on Twitch tonight after I drop this video. I know it's a little bit of a late upload, but I didn't really want to wait a month from me saying, hey, I'm not homeless anymore to, like, you know, start uploading content. I have been working on videos. I'm hoping I can upload just about every single day starting in February. Me coming back in February is not a coincidence. I'm black, and ad revenue is better for black creators in February because YouTube feels bad. I don't make money anymore, so they took away my monetization. So hopefully I can hit the algorithm or something. I don't know. I'm just doing this. Anyways, I hope you guys are all having a fantastic night. I've been Lofi. Peace out, broskies.